Well, here we go again. What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Fantastic Beasts and it's The Crimes of Grindelwald. This is a 2018 film, once again directed by David Yates, because who the hell else is directing these Harry Potter prequels? The plot is we see Grindelwald break out of prison and he's going around doing nefarious things. So Newt Scamander, Eddie Redmayne, he, along with characters from the first movie, have to get together and find him, track him, and stop him. There's a lot of other stuff going on too, but that's pretty much generally the main plot. Now, I did not care for this film. I didn't. I have to be just flat out, blunt, straightforward. I was reserved about watching the Harry Potter movies. It took me a few years to get around to watching them because I thought the Harry Potter movies were going to be more like this. But then I watched the Harry Potter movies and I end up enjoying them. I end up connecting to the three main kids and watching them grow up and following along this one villain that was so dark and mysterious. And then you cut to these movies, these Fantastic Beasts movies, and I haven't really latched on to anyone the same. It seems like it's spectacle just to have spectacle. All of these characters with wands doing magic that's never explained. It seems like everybody can do every spell, everything in the book. Maybe it helped in the Harry Potter movies that there were so many characters that were young and they were in school, so they were learning, and so you felt like you can ease into it with them. This movie, it's just like, hey, we can do force fields, we can break apart buildings, we can rebuild stuff, we can do anything that we want. and there's so many points. Probably about half of the movie, and the movie's over 2 hours long, and it feels longer. About half of the movie, I was sitting there not understanding, not following, just going, okay, magic. I guess that's the explanation for why this is happening. Especially the very end, I was so like, huh? There are decent things about the film that I want to talk about. Let's talk about the cast really quick. Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. He's not one of the positive things. Sorry, but I still don't care for him as a main character. He's still very weird. He's still very awkward. He never looks at anybody when he talks to them. He's looking at the ground. I know he's supposed to have more of a connection to those beasts that are in his briefcase. It doesn't help me connect to him on any level or have any interest to follow this guy for any other reason. It's bad when I would rather follow Dan Fogler, who's still probably the most interesting character. Ezra Miller was fine. He was a little on the emo side, but I liked him here more than I do as the Flash. So there's that. Zoe Kravitz, I enjoyed very much. Jude Law as Dumbledore was a nice touch. Good casting. I enjoyed the couple scenes that he was in. And Catherine Waterston, that's Tina. I was initially worried because going into the movie, I looked up the cast and I didn't see her name there. And I thought, oh, is she not going to come back? But then she is in the movie. And her conflict with Newt, I thought was very forced, very if these characters talk to each other, maybe they wouldn't have this awkwardness and issues. But let's talk about the controversy, shall we? That's the big talking point coming out of this movie is Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. I know a lot of people are calling for Johnny Depp's head. They don't want him to act ever again. And I feel like that's a bit extreme, especially because he was accused of doing some messed up stuff by Amber Heard, and that's true. But I don't think we know the truth. I think there's a lot of accusations thrown out there. I'm not ready to crucify this guy just because of accusations. I'm not going to make him guilty until proven innocent. So as an actor, I like Johnny Depp. As an actor, I do like seeing him pop up in movies. He didn't blow me away here, though. He's just a guy with makeup, and he's doing the usual villain-like stuff. But he wasn't memorable. He didn't stand out. He didn't give me a reason to think, oh, that's why they replaced Colin Farrell with him. A lot of the story felt like just, hey, here's some setup stuff, and we're going to do another movie. So just wait for that. And you don't want to sit there in a film for over 2 hours and think, wow, I don't know really what's going on. I don't really know what they're talking about. But don't worry, we're going to find out later. I know some superhero movies do that. I know other films do that. But if I'm not invested in characters, if I'm not sitting there and liking everything else I'm seeing, then I'm not going to care about those plot lines and those storylines. The CGI, there's a lot of scenes of just like whooshing around, and similar to the first movie. Maybe some people will like it. Maybe Harry Potter fans will like it because there are a lot more Harry Potter references. I at least spotted that. I'm gonna rate this a high some old bullshit.
That's some old bullshit.
I don't think I'll ever have any interest in rewatching this, and in fact I'm not sure if I want to watch the sequel. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw The Crimes of Grindelwald. Did you like it more than I did, or did you hate it more than I did? Do you have any interest in these prequel movies? Like, comment, subscribe. Later.